GTA Math, what is up? Today, I actually want to just go over the fundamentals of right triangle trig, which is understanding Sohcahtoa and why it's important. And it's really just two steps, and I already named the first one. That's defining Sohcahtoa. And then number two, that's understanding how to find any side of a right triangle, which is very important, whether you're in pre-calc, trigonometry, geometry, whatever class you're in. This is very important to understand because it teaches you how to evaluate different parts of a triangle given very little information. So let's define Sohcahtoa. As you can see in this box that I have to the right, that's highlighted in purple, and also up here where there's the Sohcahtoa. So represents sine, which is saying sine of theta, and theta is usually an angle, is going to equal the opposite over the hypotenuse. Cosine, which is the ka function of the problem. It's funny saying that out loud. Represents adjacent over hypotenuse. I don't know why I made this capital and the other one lowercase, but it's no big difference, no big deal. So please don't let that throw you off. And this is actually not literally ka, it's cosine. And the TOA, which is the TOA, represents tangent. And just remember, where you see theta, that's usually going to be replaced with an angle, which is something you'll be given inside of the triangle. But right now, we're not going to worry about that because tangent is opposite over adjacent. So with Sohcahtoa, if we were given any right triangle, as long as we have a side, which is one of these smaller letters, if we get a value for one of them, and we also get an angle, we can find the remaining information of this right triangle given two things, which may not seem like a big deal, but it's actually a very powerful tool that we use in math. Because depending on how far along you plan on moving, whether it's, plans of being an engineer, a physicist, mathematician, understanding right triangle trig is a big part of a lot of different things you do, whether it's calculus in different fields, you're going to use this. So getting the basics down of understanding, all right, if I get one side and one length, well, one side and one angle, knowing that you can find the rest of that triangle, it later helps you solve different story problems you'll see in your class. So this video is just an overall summary of what Sohcahtoa stands for. And I'm actually going to do some practice problems in other videos so that you can see how it's used to find the different parts of a triangle. So GTA Math, thanks for sticking with me. I'm going to upload content for actually solving right triangle problems, and hopefully it helps you make sense of what you're doing in class.